Me a vote for Labour Party. Me a me charity. We a better future. Me choose Jamaica. Vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. Oh, me a vote for Labour Party. Me a me charity. We a better future. Me choose Jamaica. Vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. Oh, pretty Labour Party. What's the Labour Party? Me, what's the Labour Party? Me, I'm a charity. We are better. Me choose Jamaica. What's the Labour Party? We're doing good for you. Oh, we are what's the Labour Party? Me, I'm a charity. We are better future. Me choose Jamaica. What's the Labour Party? We're doing good for you.
Good evening, Labour Roots, and good evening to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good evening, my people. Good evening. Now, I am pleased to tell you guys that the people of Eastern Westmoreland is sharing my video. I heard that my video is a big hit down there in Eastern Westmoreland, and the people are loving me. You know, so big up the people of Eastern Westmoreland, big up Central, big up Western, same way. See, we're going to not so much go through the manifesto because I was trying to download it, my people. I mean, I don't know if the internet knows I'm a labor right and I make me download it, but you know, I was sent something based on what Dana Dixon said today. Dr. Dana Dixon. Read what AI is saying Scamifesto. But before we get into that, no people, or should I do that first? Remember a video. So what do I want first? I want the video. I know I'm gonna read what AI is saying about the Scamifesto first. Well, I'm gonna roll out the shoutouts. So one Jamaica love, big up yourself. Mama Winsome, big up yourself. Javine, big up yourself. Andrea, big up yourself. Keishan, big up yourself. Jacqueline, big up yourself. Dana, big up yourself. Beverly Clark, big up yourself. Good evening to my beautiful mother-in-law. Owen Robinson, big up yourself. And Dujan, one man, Clark updating today and Cliff. We have a man, and that I record, you know, we have to analyze it tonight. See? So I'm gonna read what AI is saying about the PNP Manifesto. And guys, I just want to thank you for all of the support. Trust me, I really appreciate you guys. And you know, the channel is growing. It will grow, my people. So big up on yourself. Hey Jarrett, big up yourself. Blendan, big up yourself as well. You know, big up all 52, 55 persons who is on the live. I want to get me to at least 50 thumbs up now. Hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen, or double tap the screen to give the live a like. And do subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. So this is what AI said about PNP Manifesto. Contradictions, and lack of details. That is what AI is saying about the manifesto. The manifesto presents broad vision and promises, but often lack specific details and implementation. Saying funding or timelines, and some statement could be perceived as contradictory or overly optimistic without a clear roadmap. That is what AI is saying about the PNP thing. Contradictions, broad promises versus current reality. The manifesto frequently contrasts the struggles, hardship, the present reality with the vision of justice, opportunity, and care. While this highlights the need for change, the ambitious scope of proposed reforms, example, universal access to quality education, modernizing health system, building 50,000 affordable houses without explicit details, mechanism for overcoming the current crisis, and widespread corruption can appear contradictory to the stated challenges. See, so PNP don't give you a clear roadmap as to how they will achieve these things, basically what it is saying. Service for our country over self versus specific group benefits. So listen to this. While Manifesto pledges service for our country over self, some proposals specifically target certain groups, example, ganja economy empowerment policy, specifically for Rastafarian community, first in family scholarship, priority housing for a teacher, while potentially beneficial, could be seen as a deviation from a purely universal approach if not balanced with equally targeted program for other deserving groups. So fiscal responsibility versus new spending. The manifesto mentions bipartisan commitment to a sustained program of fiscal reform and the PNP's role in bringing the nation debt under control. However, it simultaneously proposed numerous new significant spending initiatives. Example, student travel subsidies, daily hot meal for a student, expanding government funded tertiary spaces, building 50,000 homes, in debt benefits for law enforcement without explicit details on how these will be funded, without undermining fiscal stability or increasing debt. The promise to end the annual extraction of 11.4 billion. Sorry, so let me read that again. The promise to end the annual extraction of 11.4 billion from the National Housing Trust suggests a reallocation, but overall fiscal model for the extensive new program is not fully elaborated. So again, no costing. They are not saying how they will pay for these things, but they are saying that they will put back on in certain places, and they are saying that they will give people certain benefits, but they are not saying how and how it is going to be achieved financially. Lack of details, AI say. Implementation mechanism, many pledge lack specific actionable steps. For example, change the Integrity Commission Act, which the PNP is saying. The specific of the changes beyond publishing declaration and amending gag clause are not detailed. So, them are telling people them say them are going to do that, but they not give no details as to how they will do it, how they will accomplish it, my people. Expand legal aid services to include civil and constitutional matters. No information on how this expansion will be funded, staff, or rollout. So, again, no costing, no funding, no way how we can know how them are going to fund it, basically. Guys, you know, get me to 50 thumbs up now. We ask for 60 thumbs up per live, my guys, my people. There's 90 of us right now, and I only got 27 likes. So get me some likes, please. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen, hit the thumbs up button, or double tap the live to give it a like. And I will get to the rest of the shoutouts as soon as we get through this. See? The PNP is also proposing to modernize HART NSTA to focus on digital service, AI application, animation, entrepreneurship skills, elder care, construction, renewable energy, and agro-processing. Lack specific strategy, timelines, or budget for this modernization. And by the way, all of these things that I just mentioned are already happening at HART. And all of what I have already mentioned before I got to HART has already been implemented by the government. So what the PNP has done is basically use AI to copy what the JLP is already doing and put it in their manifesto. That's what they did. Attract private investment in processing facilities, packaging plant, and marketing services to grow domestic and export markets. Specific incentive or strategies for attracting this investment are not provided. See? Launch a national maternal and child health program to reduce mortality rates. No details on the scope, specific intervention, or funding. So, they don't say how them are going to get it done either. Timelines. The manifesto is for 2025, but it generally lacks concrete timeline for achieving its goals. Phrases like time come or will are used, but specific deadline or phrase are absent, making it difficult to track progress or hold the party accountable. So, what I suspect the PNP is doing, my people, is they will promise all of these things, and if they're lucky enough to big up yourself, Father Dark Knight. And by the way, this information is from Father Dark Knight, my people. See? So, it was sent to me by Father Dark Knight. So, listen. What the PNP is trying to do, Jamaica, is if the Jamaican people should so bless them with victory, what they would do, they would go into government and they would then say to us that the JLP did not leave any money and the NIR is empty. And then they cannot implement these changes. That's what they would do. See? So, listen to this now. Funding sources. Beyond general statements, while some initiatives mention grants or low-interest loans, the overall financial strategy for the extensive program proposed is often vague. How will the government pay for significant investment in education, healthcare, infrastructure, and social protection without broad tax increases or unsustainable borrowing? The debt for nature swap and global carbon credit market are mentioned as potential revenue streams for environmental initiative, but the scale of these contributions to the overall budget is not quantified. So then again, they're still not explaining how they are doing all of this. Guys, gonna get me to 60 thumbs up now, 95 a win. You tell me something, I can't get 95 paper. Eh? Measure and evaluation. Outlines ambitious goals. Example, every child can read, write, do basic arithmetic and reason by age 12. But it often lacks clear metrics or frameworks for how these outcomes will be measured and evaluated beyond general statements. So then again, they're saying that again and still no roadmap as to how they will get there. See? Addressing specific current challenges. While the current context section identifies problems like more than half of Jamaicans struggle to access adequate food. I don't believe that, but that is what the PNP wrote. Say, more than half of Jamaicans struggle to access adequate food. Them people are sick in the brother, they're wicked so till. The people they say, more than half of Jamaica, you know. I have problem for access food. No more want to tell me people that live in Jamaica in the comment section. You know, I have access food at Jamaica and I have problem for access food at Jamaica and tell me. Because and for the people that will watch the live after the fact, I need enough to also comment and tell me if you know I have issues for access food in Jamaica. Because them people will call themselves PNP, they're very sick. Something is wrong with them. Not them we hear a complaint say the government import too much food and the import bill too high. So how them say more than half of Jamaica experience problem for access food now. So what happened since them the time they are now? Eh? Mighty God of David. I will be reading over front up. Addressing specific current challenges. While the current context section identify problems like more than half of Jamaicans struggle to access adequate food and a health system in crisis. The proposed solution, while positive, don't always directly outline how they will specifically address the scale of these existing crises. For instance, the school feeding program is mentioned, but its capacity to address the food access struggle for more than half of Jamaica is not elaborated. So then again, they mention there is what them call them 4 E's plan, and them say more than half of Jamaicans are struggling to access food, and they still do not outline how they are going to address fixing the half of Jamaica that is not accessing food. So me no know what make them a people are lie and wicked. So but anyway, I'm sure there will be people that will bite onto this and believe it. People like Mr. Ingram. You know. The manifesto presents broad vision and promises, but often lacks specific details and implementations. Funding or timeline, such statements could be perceived as contradictory and overly optimistic without a clear roadmap. See? And we would have gone over this already. So let me read this apart now. This is a great summary based on an analysis of the document and the comparison with current reports on the state of Jamaica. Here is an evaluation of PNP 2025 Manifesto against the current situation. So, overview of Manifesto current context versus reality. The PNP 2025 Manifesto portrays a current state of Jamaica as one of widespread hardship. This is what they portray Jamaica as. So, the PNP 2025 Manifesto portrays the current state of Jamaica as one of widespread hardship, substandard services, and a crisis in key sectors. While these are long-standing issues for the country, recent information from government agency and unstable microeconomic environment suggests that significant progress is already underway in many of these areas addressed by the manifesto. The document framing of the current context as a crisis may be a political critique. Saying that is what the word say. I don't know the word them people. I'm not the orator of everything, so you can't tell me what the word they mean. See? Where was I? That does not fully reflect the advances being made. Analysis by sector. Crime and violence. Manifesto view the document implies an urgent need for a new approach to violent prevention. Current reality. Recent reports from the Jamaica Information Service JIS and the Office of the Prime Minister OPM indicates a historic shift in public safety for the period from April to June 2025. The country recorded its lowest quarterly murder figures in 25 years. Furthermore, the government reports a significant decline in major crimes and a record increase in the siege of illegal guns, attributing this progress to the Plan Secure Jamaica initiative. This suggests the current administration has already made significant strides in this area. So then again, we have PNP being lie and wicked and unpatriotic. See? Economic and cost of living. Manifesto view. The manifesto highlights that wages cannot stretch, prices raised daily, basic public service are substandard, and frames the situation as a major struggle for most Jamaicans. Current reality. The Bank of Jamaica BOJ reports that as of May 2025, the economy is stable with an annual inflation at 5.3% and within the target range of 4 to 6%. See, the Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin also shows a decline in the Consumer Price Index CPI for June 2025. Employment level remains high and the real GDP is projected to recover in 2025. This paints a picture of a more stable, though not flawless economic environment than the manifesto describes. See, so here they are telling lies again that Jamaicans are suffering, critique if you're supposed to say about that, I am sure. Who said that? Valentina. You know? Where was I? I kind of lose my chain of thought a while ago. Oh, here we are. Healthcare. Manifesto view. The document state that the health system is in crisis with overwhelmed hospitals. Sorry. Current reality. The government proposed a massive increase in healthcare budget from 60 billion to 140 billion in 9 years. This has enabled the hiring of more nurses and doctors and an increase in hospital beds. Critically, there has been a policy success in shifting public behavior, with more Jamaicans visiting clinic than hospital in 2024, indicating a stronger primary care system. The government also actively addressing staffing shortage through international recruitment and training. See? So here we are, here we have the PNP saying that the healthcare is in crisis, and the current reality is that the system is improving. See? Housing. Manifesto view. The manifesto promises to build 50,000 affordable houses, suggesting a significant need. Current reality. The National Housing Trust NHT and the Housing Agency of Jamaica HAJ are already on a path to deliver over 75,000 new homes. See? Our new housing solution over the next 5 years. Many of these units are in various stages of development. The current government is also working to increase home ownership by easing deposit requirements for qualifying buyers and making it easier for self-employed individuals to get mortgages. This shows that the PNP's ambitious target is a goal already being pursued by the current administration. And this is a breakdown by AI, my people. This is what AI is saying about the PNP manifesto. You don't get me to 60 thumbs up yet. I want to go and we are struggling so tonight. I bite out some of the neck chink. Education, manifesto view. The manifesto criticized the state of education system, noting that many children leave school without basic literacy or numeracy skills. Current reality. The Ministry of Education has increased its maintenance budget and is actively preparing for the 2026 academic year. A digital transformation initiative has been launched in partnership with the United Nations to modernize the system, and a focused approach is being taken to improve literacy, especially in the early grades. The government report that 65.1% of students are at mastery level for reading, with targeted intervention for the small percentage who are not. See? So, there they are again trying to make strides in the education, and instead of the PNP coming on board and say, listen, here is how we are going to do it better. Instead, they are trying to manipulate the facts. They are trying to say something other than they are trying to criticize instead of coming with real solutions for the Jamaican people. See? So we roll out the rest of shout out before we get to the hot video of the day, because I know everybody want to hear, you know. See? So we'll read out the rest of shout out to them. Where was I? I not even remember who followed the name I call last. I think a Brandon White name last I call. One Jamaica, big up yourself. Janet Campbell, big up yourself. Viran, big up yourself. A. Jarrett, Mama Prudence, Delian, Bertie, Dan Rowe, big up yourself. Ian, big up yourself. Valentina. This is the reason why they were so angry about the government achievement book, because it is too easy for people to compare and see they are promising things that are already happening. Exactly. Anne-Marie, big up yourself. Mama Lady J, big up yourself. I remember I say good evening to my mother-in-law. Good evening, mommy. Mars. Me chip out a while ago, guys, so I don't know if me have signal problem or what, but you tell me if me a break up or what. Or if me blurry. Corinne, big up yourself. Kemar, big up yourself. Eager Bike Show, big up yourself. Dan Rowe, big up yourself. Dana Williams said, DUJON, God don't like ugly. Big up yourself, Dana. PNP, them very ugly. Heva, big up yourself, if I say you pronounce it. Beverly Clark, big up yourself. Kathleen, big up yourself. Melody, big up yourself. Big Task, big up yourself. Lana Williams, big up yourself. Let me see who else. I don't know if I say A. Hutchins already. A. Hutchins, big up yourself. Marlene, big up yourself. Jacqueline Thomas, big up yourself. PB, big up yourself. Ellen Mackenzie, big up yourself. Patrick, big up yourself. Protecting JA, big up yourself, my boss. See? Now let's get to the big the big thing where everybody will get into this evening. We love them sitting here, man. So today we had a caller to Cliff Hughes, my people, and for the people that is living in the diaspora and for the people that don't watch Cliff Hughes, you know, we're going to let you hear just a regular Jamaican in the street, you know, a very articulate man and a man from my place, you know, from inner Westmoreland. So listen to this, my people.
5. Our next call is Troy. Good morning.
Yeah, manners and respect, and I'm going to say, you big up yourself, it's easy now.
Yes, manners and respect too.
Yours, what year ago, because I check through the manifesto, see?
You check through what?
The manifesto, man.
The manifesto?
Yeah, man. Yeah, substance, them get a D, form them get a B plus. What you know, Mr. Hughes? The Senate issue, where they in the manifesto. Some time ago, about 2 months ago, the General Secretary was heard promising Lawrence Rowe a seat in the Senate if him give up the MP seat, him a run for the Central Kingston. That's how it go.
Yes.
The PNP have 8 Senate seats based on our constitution. It's 21. GLP have 13. PNP have 8. Lawrence Rowe was promised a seat.
Buy crypto in 8 steps. Create your account and verify your identity. Then
Sorry guys,
PNP have 8. Lawrence.
Sorry guys, some so chipping. Me never get time to download it, so I play live from YouTube. See?
Rowe was promised a seat. The PNP said they want to extend it to give Maroons and Rastafarians special recognition and Senate appointments and people from the diaspora. So what you know? The PNP did really a deal with representation. Why? Them never have a Maroon in a them 8-member Senate in a them last cycle. Why them never have a Rastafarian? Because Damian Crawford clearly not a Rastafarian. Why them never have a Rastafarian prioritizing of them 8 members of the Senate? Who they adding it were political acts of the PNP to voice the expressions of the PNP, not to represent any form of inclusivity. Now they're saying that they're pushing for inclusivity. Now in my...
big up yourself, you know, David Freighter. See? In the comment section, but I know she there, you know, so I want to send special big up to my wife. She begged me right now, my people, but but big up yourself, baby. I love you, see me. Alright, go and play if I record it.
Fine, if you want Lawrence Rowe there in the Senate, but Lawrence Rowe not good enough to be an MP, that means that you don't value the Senate, Mr. Hughes. You try water down the thing. You see the heights?
You know, I'm here listening to you, and I'm saying to myself, where you come up with this formula? Where you come up with this formula?
Mr. Hughes, we might not be a PhD, you know, but me, I'm on the meds the thing. Come and watch the thing unfold.
You meds it.
Of course, me I meds it. Then a Jamaica, we say, Mr. Hughes, it's not about JLP or PNP, it's about Jamaica, you know, general.
Yes. And meds, and your meds, it means you think about it.
They will have to think about country, Mr. Hughes, man. Mr.
Very good. Very
Mr.
good.
Hughes.
I am encouraged that you are thinking. Yes, that is what we want all of us to do more of. Because you have a point when you say that, listen, the PNP didn't have to wait until September 3 to come up or put into place initial steps, yeah, to start to demonstrate to the people of Jamaica that, listen, we are going to lead the way and put a Rastafarian into the Senate. They will tell you though, Troy, that based on the present composition of the Senate, and this is what you should factor in, you should factor in that the
I tell you right now, my people, if I not keep it on our sizzler going there, our turbulence, one out of them three there, we don't want no Rasta in the Senate then. That me I tell you no. We want none, we are going to go pick side with PNP. Rasta fi in there fi Rasta sake. You see me?
13 government senators, 8 opposition senators, is based on ensuring that the government can be kept in check if it intends to use its partisan members, all partisan, to pass laws that may be controversial. You know of that mechanism, right? That you need 2/3 in the Senate.
2/3 majority.
Right.
But watch I know.
So hold on. Let me finish the point. So if they were to go for a Rastaman or a Maroon, they will have had to ensure that Rastaman and the Maroon is a loyal comrade who won't break the party line or defy the party whip.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Yes, Mr. Youth.
All right. So you have to take that into consideration. They would have had to take that into consideration.
Well, then pretty much I show with them is that they are no less partisan than the people who they are trying to make not partisan. Because in order to fix partisanship, they are promoting partisanship instead of inclusivity.
Then brethren, who are going to do that?
Muta PNP. I'm not so sure about Sizzler, but Muta Baruka PNP.
And put you at this and put themselves at this.
The PNP were in opposition.
Yes.
The PNP could easily, in the final year of their opposition tenure, appoint somebody from the Rastafarian community or from the Maroon community. If them did serious, because that would not significantly impair bills moving through the House. Mr. Hughes, what that would do is demonstrate if they were serious about inclusivity. What they're doing now, Mr. Hughes, is pandering to votes, and because they want curry favor, unintended, because they want curry favor with certain specific groupings in the society, because there are certain seats where the Maroons might be critical.
I must tell you that I have no lot and part with Richard Curry-Goat. I do not even like the sight of him. He's a traitor to the people of Jamaica, and that is my stance on Richard Curry-Goat. Anyway, we continue to listen to the incredible Try and the impregnable Cliff Hughes.
You know, Mr. Hughes, in determining the outcome of an election.
You know, so I can't argue with you. You make a damn good point.
Mr. Hughes, move from that, lift up fast.
Hold on there, man. Hold on there. We're up on the break. And try your name?
Yes, I.
Where you come from?
When your primary purpose is to care for the world, you care for hearts like...
You know, say, I come from Doga Westmoreland still. But me there in the town, you know. I told me there right now still in Kingston, you see.
Where you vote there?
So I use my vote there, Westmoreland, man.
So you go back to Westmoreland and go vote?
Then I no must go cast my ballot, man, because I have a gentleman who leave Northwest St. Anne, where he grew up, born and grew, and was a representative, lose the seat, and instead of staying with the people and where he grew with, and representing the people, the man leave. And a forward on a Westmoreland. When we have a youth on a Westmoreland in Mr. Large, who born and grew in the space, and PNP been in power down there for over 30 odd years. We've been voting for PNP and we're not seeing a development. So why should we reject Lawrence and bring in a man who run left in place? Better them call him date and scramble.
No, you're not ordinary, brethren. What you say? Dayton scramble?
Dayton scramble.
I look much place in scramble past Chilani, in scramble past St. James and come hitch up in a Westmoreland. We don't want him there. We don't send him somewhere else. Send him over Hanover.
You want to go in a place, Mr. Youth. The greatest thing you can do is represent a place there as a parliamentarian. So how is it that you lose the seat and then leave and go a different parish altogether? No more scramble and scramble. Gamble.
Go to the break. Hold on, sir. We have to take the break. And I must tell you, he has me not only in stitches, but also in awe, because he's making some very, very sound arguments that, you know, one has to pay attention to. No, Troy.
Yes, Mr. Youth.
So you're from Westmoreland. Eastern Westmoreland. That is the seat where the incumbent is Danny Lawrence.
Man. Yeah, man, a quiet youth, you know, them youth, they're not trouble people, them youth, they're running bus thing, and a whole heap of bus and taxi thing, them youth, they usually involved in a beat. Them man, they are too flamboyant and make nice, make people kind of underestimate him, you know, but he's a quiet storm, you know, Mr. Youth.
He's not a youth, though.
But you don't know we're talking at the street. Then Marky Golding now call himself a humble youth and him a 50-year-old, Mr. Youth.
Oh, please.
Everybody I try to identify youth, you know, Mr. Youth.
There's a glitch in our recording, my people. Make it play out. There is a glitch in our recording.
You indicate that the PNP has a significant majority, in East Westmoreland. It's the old seat of former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson, yes? And in fact, Patterson lost it only once, in 1980, against the principal school teacher, Euphemia Williams. And the PNP has not lost it since, except for when Danny Lawrence beat Luther Buchanan. Is it Luther Buchanan down there?
Yeah, but watch I know, Mr. Youth. Luther Buchanan lose by less than about
11 votes. 11 votes, I think.
11 votes.
So last night I said 61, my people. It is actually 11. I went to check it myself when I heard this. So it is 11 votes, not 61. So I stand corrected, my people.
A man lose by 11 votes, Mr. Youth, in a seat where you consider a PNP bastion. How is it logical that you can remove that man from the seat and bring a man who lose by 2,000 votes from his own community, Mr. Youth? The people in your community where you born and grow with reject you because them think you're not doing the work. And 2,000 plus people vote in excess of a vote for you. Oh, you for replace a man who lose by 11 votes in a PNP stronghold. It is seem like the PNP thing that because Mr. Scramble is the General Secretary, that they should find for him a quote-unquote safe seat. But the seat can't save if the PNP lose them space, because Danny Lawrence are on the race. You understand?
Wow. Mickey, I give it, you know. You come out for me this morning.
We are pre the thing in the street, you know. I 18 straight year. The government can't bring the real change in the country with one term. And the reality that. So, with 18 straight year, a PNP unbroken governance, Mr. Youth. In the 18 year of unbroken governance, my general, here we go on. The greatest financial meltdown in the country's history, while the Caribbean and the rest of Latin America were experiencing financial boom. Jamaica was dealing with FinSac. Jamaica became the murder capital of the world during the 1990s. That was the period of PNP dominance, Mr. Youth. Infrastructurally, Jamaica never advanced during the 90s.
Get me to 100 thumbs up now, people. When I move so stingy tonight, how happen? Fly chief on screen and deal with some of the next thing. Wicked, sorry. What I'm to know? Give me 100 thumbs up, man, and be able to sell. We continue to listen to Cliff Hughes and Father Try. I'm going to see if we can get try programming on my people. What do you think?
Project Jamaica is not a PNP thing or a GLP thing. It's our thing. And we have to face reality. Them people are there for 9 years and them deal with the 100-year pandemic, father. 100-year pandemic. COVID-19 shut down the economy and the country for about 2.5 years. No public sector worker not get laid off. Them not get no pay cut during COVID. The government reduced the debt to GDP from 120% to 60%. Crime rate is now 42%, 25-year low. Then why should Jamaica turn them back on a government who in 2 terms have been faced a 100-year pandemic when no other government never have to deal with? Why?
I'm going to roll out the rest of Shoutout them because them a pile up in my people. I don't want nobody feel left out, so hold on. So, I call Mama Prudence already, David Freighter, I call already, big up yourself. Smoke, Less Fire, big up yourself. Good evening to my beautiful wife, big up, good evening baby. Anthony, big up yourself. Jacqueline Thomas, big up yourself. Elaine, big up yourself. Elaine McClarity, big up yourself. Jarrett, big up yourself again. Anthony, big up yourself. Maro, big up yourself. Valentina, Glenville. Who else? BSY, big up yourself. And Corinne, big up yourself. Waven Daily, big up yourself. See?
Should we logically now turn our back on that government? When them start fooling themselves, they will not vote them out. But right now, they want to do the work.
Did you know you can go to university without GCSE? Government-funded degrees are now available in...
No, and then one ads go pop up.
The Labour Party needs to be in touch with you.
Mr. Hughes, you just gave them PNP, you know. Mr. Hughes, we deal with logic. Mr. Hughes, we now got campaign for no single political party. So we are deal with a logic in the street. And when we see foolishness, we have to call it out. I hear Damian Crawford, who is supposed to be a mathematical genius, saying that the PNP plan for school bus or for transport youth cost 1.4 billion. When I do the maths, 20,000 youth at $500 a day at 190 days in the school year, because that's what the law prescribes, is $1.9 billion. So how the maths genius are tell us that 1.4? I hear Damian Crawford that tell us when he take the 11.4 billion and give back to NHT, the PNP will make up for it in taxes.
Them tell we.
That's what he said.
They in a hear him on George, you on CVM, George a reason with him. I in a hear him whichever, and George ask him, what am I going to do for fill the gap? And he say, yeah, we can deal it, we'll get it from taxes and other places.
Oh.
It's a use. We have to use the brain. Jamaica right now is far better than it was 10 years ago. It's not perfect. Enough things need to fix. But I can't support putting in some people who are dealing with pandering for political expedience. Kenny Knight say when Mark Golding a run, the man said Mark Golding bringing alien principles to the PNP. Principles of trying to garner support by playing on the needs.
Yeah, big up.
Is it at the PNP? Why should we national? We're not upon them thing there. Now hold up your line still, because also me house in the street, but we link, man.
Hold on, hustle. What kind of hustle you do?
Buy and sell some things, but you don't know where I get to you.
Where your goods where you buy and sell? What kind of
T-shirt, underpants, socks and them things. We're in the street, Mr. Youth. We link, man. I call George them too, man. So you hear me, man.
Okay. All right, sir. Troy. Wait, Troy? Hello?
Try gone, my people, but, you know, and you see people like tries a hustler in the street that sell socks and t-shirt, and you see him articulate and him know I go and don't take Jamaican people for fool, because we are not fool. And this is for one why me, you see me with there with any ghetto girl, because me not judge people like that. See? I judge you off of your behavior. When you show me your behavior, that's how I judge you, because decent people, they don't have bottom to. Just a look for you come up. You hear? And sometimes they just want a foundation to build. And you and them can build and make something on themselves. Decent people don't have bottom to. See? Wifey bottom. See? But you know, at the ground with Prime Minister start and look upon him now. He has achieved the pinnacle. See? He has came from down the ground and now he's at the top of Jamaica. See? So, and him would have grew up like this brother named Chai, like many of us who are Jamaicans. See? So why we going to support somebody when know we plight? If we put in somebody like Bucky Massa. See? Yes, I'm going to fix the video. I'm blurry people, don't tell me I'm blurry, because I look like I'm blurry. See? So why we going to swap out a decent Jamaican, a black Jamaican to install all Bucky Swamps? If you do what we going to do with him? I just read to you, basically the PNP Manifesto. And if you not hear me, you not hear me though. Tell me if you not hear me. Because I better I blurry and not hear me, you know. I come off the screen. So I just go through the PNP Manifesto, basically, all of the important points. And there is nothing of substance in there, my people. You know. So because of that, we can't trust them to come run back our country. We give them 19 consecutive years, you know. And them not do nothing with it, you know. We country not grow, you know. We not blossom, you know. Truth or truth, big up yourself, my boss. See? And we not grow none at all. So how we are do with them? 2 more thumbs up and we hit 100 thumbs up, my people. Now get me 2 more thumbs up, please. Somebody just double tap his screen or hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen, hit the thumbs up button. See? And do remember to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. I am projecting that by the end of this month we will hit 10,000 subscribers, my people. So remember that we're doing some credit giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. So we'll give away 1,000 Digicel and 1,000 Lime. So for people them in Jamaica, I say Lime Flow. See? So for people them in Jamaica, we use data. You know, we're gonna do a little trivia. And whoever get the question right, we're gonna do some history down in Jamaica. See? And whoever get the question right, we just send them 1,000 Digi or 1,000 Flow. See? When we get to 10k subscriber, DUJON even needs them a try thief in a them Scamifesto. You know, say them originally bring in needs though. Them originally bring in needs, you know, Jared. And then I try for distance themselves when the Jamaican people then start lick out pan, you know. When the Jamaican people then start lick out pan, then start for distance themselves pan. But them bring in needs. Them did not implement needs. Honest to God. See? Where's a Bertie? 10,000 pounds. Why was it? Every 10,000 pounds right now. We probably would have get ranked. Would have start walking and tell people it's their mother. Every 10,000 pounds. Just chew down, so give me right now. I some would have feel rich, Bertie. Would I tell you no lie? You know? Yeah, so try, you know, I reckon there are many Jamaicans like Try, many Jamaicans like myself, and people starting to stand up and speak up for their nation. And all of us should do it without fear and favor, my people. You know, a lot of people, even me, sometimes my family then get scared because they must say, PNP will kill me. But I'm not afraid for dead. As long as my country got better off with my picking them, I'm good. See? So, You know, them sit down for how long and then scare people, get scared and attack what happened and attack up the things them in the country. And then sit down and allow them people to get with corruption and thieving and pandering and squandering and criminal everything where they see in a side the PNP them. And the rest of them silent. And in that 19 years they had 20 different scandals where billions of dollars went missing in each of those 19 years that they did in power. $1 billion and more dollar went missing in Jamaica. We see the Manchester municipal scandal where one councillor and his family thief $450 million. Andrew then come and send him a prison fee. See? We have millions of dollars missing out of the Hanover Municipal Corporation. We see $1 billion missing out of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. And I am sure when they do an audit at the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, they would find that billions of dollars are missing as well. And what all of them the place they have in common? The PNP have ruled those places for many, many generations. Many, many generations. So they have developed a system of thieving and criminalizing and criminality. See? And because of that, the Jamaican people have suffered greatly through the hands of the PNP. I must never me hear a man say on a video today say him prefer dead than live back on a PNP. See, well, me not gonna say that, but you know, would prefer them not to come back in power, my people. When they had 19 years, they had no, like Troy said, they had no massive disaster. They had no, the world was growing on a whole, my people, and while the world was growing, Jamaica was stagnating. Jamaica and Haiti was on the same par. You see, we were fighting between each other for number 1 and 2 poorest country in the world. We are Haiti at one point in time. You know, so much so that the UN came in, the United Nations came in and offered help to the Percival James Patterson government to eradicate poverty in 1996 in Jamaica. And they took all the help that they could take and did not help the people. They did not help the people to move forward with their lives. You know, under the PNP, you know. Under the PNP, you know, Jamaica, if you apply for part under the PNP and you didn't have a pit toilet, you could not get the money, you know. It kind of carry over into the Bruce Golding government and it kind of carry over into the Andrew Holness government as well. But that was a policy that was fixed by the PNP. If you had a microwave or a fridge or a stove in your house, you could not go on part. That is what the PNP did. You know, when Bruce Golding won the government, you know, my people, Bruce Golding literally had to send people out on the street to stop people to tell them about part. Annette, say a lie me I tell, but this is an absolute fact, Annette. It is researchable. I am sure there are audios of persons where, you know, and you know me, a man love do my research already. I'm going to find this for Annette. Annette, I hope you subscribe so you can come back one next time and listen to me. And, you know, I'll get audio of persons telling you in the PNP time that, you know, they can't go on part because they have a fridge in their house or a microwave or a TV. You know, this is absolute fact. Also, the PNP presided over, you know, greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the richest in Jamaica, and that was Finzac, my people. That was Finzac, where Mark Golding was instrumental. Not saying this off the bat, Mark Golding said this in. He was instrumental in Finzac. You know, he was one of the orchestrators of Finzac. And what Finzac essentially did, you know, the government, because the Bank of England never had any regulations on it, see? And it was not independent of government, right? What the government did, after they crashed the economy of Jamaica, the people that borrowed loans, they put up the interest rate on people overnight, my people. So you literally go to your bed tonight and you borrow say $100,000. See? And you go to your bed tonight and a man you wake up, then put on 100 or 110% interest on that loan that you borrow. Tomorrow morning, when you go to your bed last night owing 100,000, you wake up this morning owing $1 million, $2 million, $10 million in some cases. See, it depends on the amount of money where you borrowed. And that was direct part of the PNP. Big up yourself, you know, Simone. Jody, big up yourself as well. Amos, big up yourself. Merlin, big up yourself as well. See? So, you'd literally go to your bed and you'd wake up my people and you'd be owing millions of dollars that you did not go your bed with last night, and that caused people to lose their house, lose their land, lose all kind of property, lose their life savings. And people like Mark Golding, you know what they did? They knew beforehand that these things would happen. Mark Golding, Peter Bunting and Chris Deere. They knew that this will happen because they were the orchestrators of it. So they set up companies, third-party companies, people, and they set out. So when the bank repossessed these people property, they bought them for cheap. Well, you know, their company bought them for cheap and sell them back to their friends for more money, or sell it to richer people for more money. And you would go to your bed tonight, a business owner. You'd wake up tomorrow morning, your business crash. Your business where you work 20 year, 30 year pan crash. See? And they were also lending the government money. Mark Golding and Peter Bunting loaned the government of Jamaica, I believe, $29 million. And they charged the government 100 and more % interest on that $29 million. So instead of the government paying back them that $29 million, I believe the government end up paying them something like $300 million, you know. And they would buy up people assets, my people. The government of Jamaica also did something illegal. They knew that the market would crash, and they were sending people around with cash in car chunks, you know, buying and selling currency, you know, knowing that people couldn't get none out of the bank. You would literally go to the bank to withdraw your money, and your money would be gone. Government gone with your money. Bank of Jamaica, under the leadership of PJ Patterson and Omar Davis, then gone with your money we have in a bank. So you go a bank and literally can't get no money, your money gone. This is what the PNP did to the Jamaican people. They must never come back to prominence until they apologize for all of these atrocities that they did to the Jamaican people. See? People also got killed. My people got murdered because they wanted to tell the truth about what the government of the day was doing. Some wicked people, PNP, them be, you know. There was a famous bank manager that they went to kill in his home. And luckily they failed and he run away. I forgot what the man the name. Someone can remind me. He's an elder. I not even know if the man they dead or he's still alive. You know, when we look upon people like Meshach Ellis or a Willis, see, that the man they had a house that worth $11 million back in that time. So in today's money, that would have be somewhere near 30, 40 million, 45 million. See, he owned a property at that time worth $11 million in that time. And they Finzacked it. Finzack capture a man house. See, and then sell back a man house for $3 million. $11 million house, you know. They sell for $3 million and then I try to hunt down a man same way if he balance his money. And then don't take away man property already as collateral. You see them Mark Golding? I want a wicked looking man who want to see this. So. You hear me I tell you no? See, Annette say a lie, me I tell again. Well, you know that here, I play the audio with Meshach Paya, so you know that here for yourself. And then when Portia Simpson Miller come, after Bruce Golding came and opened an inquiry into it under Ardley Shaw, when we lost government, Portia Simpson Miller buried the Finzack Commission, my people. See? They buried the Finzack report, and this is why it cannot be completed today, because a lot of it is missing Jamaica. A lot of it is missing. We can't find where they, so we can't tell you the truth, because PNP makes certain say them buried. You know why? People like Portia Simpson Miller benefit. People like Peter Phillips benefit. People like Mark Golding and Peter Bunting, but a lot of others benefit. If you don't check all I PNP them from yesteryear, all I PNP MP them, they never get paid so much money like now. Back in the time, they never get probably 150,000, 200,000 if that. See? If you check their history now and check all of them, every one of them are multi millionaires. Some of them even are billionaires as well. Where they get the money from? Somebody tell me. Eh? Yeah, man. The banker was called Dan Crawford. They tried to kill Dan Crawford. And Dan Crawford had to ambuscade. Dan Crawford, who was a millionaire, my people. He was relegated to nothing. He was relegated to a beggar. Imagine you as a millionaire banker and you are relegated to becoming a beggar. That's what they relegated that man to under the PNP. And why did they do it? Because it was the legacy of Edward George Philip Siaga. After Michael Manley wrecked the country in 1970s, Edward Siaga spent the next 9 years when he came back to government rebuilding the banking sector, rebuilding the economy, very much like what Andrew Wallace is doing today. And what they did, all of those people that Edward Siaga gave, some tax breaks and some little things for kickstart the economy. The PNP targeted them, called them PNP, and set out to destroy them, my people. See? Exactly, Head King. I don't have to follow up on it, Annette I'm mad somebody. Annette probably not even know what I talk about Annette, just to say I like her, so PNP still. So Dan Crawford had to run away, my people. Dan Crawford used to look after him whole and family them. All his mother, he used to look after and he relegated to becoming a beggar. My people, he had to beg for help, for people to help him. Millions of dollars the government of Jamaica seized for him and seized him property and all of these things. And he had to run away. And why? What was Dan Crawford's crime? Somebody tell me what was Dan Crawford's crime. Dan Crawford's crime was he was friends with Edward Siaga. That's his only crime, my people. He was friends with Edward Siaga and the PNP went after him viciously and tried to destroy him. So nobody thinks of them people, hear Mark Golden and talk. When them attack them, not say Jamaica and Jamaicans, they say comrade. Them only care about comrade. So anytime you see them come back to power 10, 20, 50 years right now, a comrade then come about, then a come Jamaica. So let me tell you right now. So if you don't want, listen to me. Listen to Andrew Wallace, listen to the rest of them. Andrew Wallace then also grew up under PNP government and then feel the hand of PNP. And this is why they choose not to entertain them or engage them or even try to join them. Because them sister them are wicked. See? Some people are going to say JLP are wicked for whatever reason. Okay, we say there is two evils in Jamaica, but the JLP is the lesser of two evils. The PNP, they are a set of wicked. And them take up mad people from Mobile, go throw them in a mud lake, kill some of them. And them go take off a youth, them off a corner and carry them a Green Bay, go kill them. And a Michael Manley. And Michael Manley shoot two pitney at St. Elizabeth and kill them. Michael Manley chop off a man foot and Mobile clean with the machete. A PNP burn down Eventide home. The PNP is a genocidal party. Them is a cult. You hear me tell you in Jamaica? Oh. Dan Crawford was a big banker back in the day in the 90s. Marley. Saying he was friends with Edward Siaga. It is him they accuse of lending Edward Siaga $30 million. But I also uncovered that Edward Siaga never borrowed no $30 million from Dan Crawford. I have uncovered that. But that is for our next live. We'll go through our next time. So, all PNP not gonna like the truth, because them are not truth people. For them, truth is to tell lie. When you look on somebody like Damien Crawford, where I tell the people, them say, the money for the taxi, them are 1.4 billion. After the government spend 1.4 billion, I buy bus them already. Them a walk, I tell the people, them say bus all. So what if you bus all? All I bus them, we take all. Every one of them will take all. You're not going to no brand new bus. See? The bus them will come to Jamaica, then all, the whole of them all. So what if the government bring in some all bus? What will happen? Yeah? And say, alright, the bus then all, but when we come in a power, we are going to use 10 billion and buy some new one. Make you not say that. Good evening, DUJON'S, Central Westmoreland in the house. Big up, Jacqueline, big up my place. See? Of course, Merlin. See, any you pronounce it. I speak only facts and what I researched over my little short stint of living. I try to read as much as I can. about the history of Jamaica. You know, there's things that I can carry now all the way back to Dirty Bookman probably. You know, Kojo, Nanny of the Maroon, I know all of those things. See, I can tell you where Bob Marley born, I can tell you where Buster Manti born, I can tell you where Marcus Garvey born, I can tell you a whole heap of things about Jamaica. See, I can carry you back to colonial days, I can tell you who the first governor at Jamaica was, I can tell you the first city in Jamaica was Port Royal, I can tell you a whole heap of things about Jamaica. I am very well versed in the history of Jamaica. See? So, them can't tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing about what the PNP did in Jamaica. And we see it and we see it for what it was. It was a political victimization. That is what caused Finzak. You hear me tell you? Political victimization. That is what caused Finzak to happen in Jamaica. Exactly, Jared. So if what I am saying is not true, then it means slavery is not true then too. You see what I'm saying? So the PNP is just like the PNP trying to tell people that Andrew Holness is Donald Trump and Mark Golding is what man name? Mr. Chore. Eh? Or look into that. PNP no sit down on live. I tell Jamaican people on TikTok say Andrew Holness is Donald Trump and Mark Golding is Abraham Traore. Wanna make that make sense to me? Eh? Abraham Traore are developing people, them and build homes and build all kind of things for them. The people them America sorry so they vote for Donald Trump because them are suffer, you know. Them are suffer over there. Some of them just take brave face and not tell you know. But them are suffer over America and remember some tell you. You know why? True, when Trump did come in first time, Obama did fix the economy and the economy did turnover. So when Trump come, then they feel the effect from Obama. See, so then tell themselves say Trump do it. See, Trump come now. Trump come to mash up everything. If you think the same exact thing Mark Golding want to do, we shall not allow it, my people. On the 4th of September, we shall be deporting Mark Golding. Also, I asked GPT this evening about a person who is born to diplomatic parents in another country. See? Marley said clearly you are biased towards the JLP, but does the Asian pass have to do with right now? Alright, Marley, we say you know no sense. You know? Who gave the name there? You need to remove Marley Jamaica off your name and name yourself Nincompoop. See? A people that does not know their history is doomed to repeat it. You hear me I tell you no? See? I went and said, Dujan, listening to this bring me back to my worst days. Me wish me didn't have to hear it. I say you go my boss, we have to talk about these things because we have to tell the youth them, you know. You have to make the youth them know say. Then things are happening in Jamaica and I hit stagnate the country. That's why we not grow everywhere, grow and left way. See, because of PNP and politics. Because they put politics in front of the people. You see, when we get one prime minister now, we have put the people them first. That is why the country is growing. Because we are with government that try to move everybody as a collective. See Marley, you know, I laugh and I say dying with laugh. Alright Marley, let me ask you this. We have a reason now. I want you to give me one policy of the PNP under the Portia Simpson Miller led government that we the Jamaican people is still using today. One policy. That your last government where you had in 2016 before we took government. Give me one policy of Portia Simpson Miller that the Jamaican people is still using today to elevate our lives. Go ahead, Marley. Okay. Marley now nothing to say, my people. Marley now nothing to say. And that is their typical You know, that is the typical answer of the members of the People's National Criminal Organization. When you ask them to point out what the government do for the Jamaican people, then go silent. They have the most to say, and when you ask them what the government do, them can't tell you. So you live a foreign over 25 years, where the rasta come here and put in a nose in your suffer, man. If up normally, where you come here and put in a nose for? No put your nose here, so. Because if you're not traverse yard you left over 25 years ago, no have nothing to say about it. Lift up from about you. And we have to disrespect you this evening. See? Blessings in a Robert. Big up yourself. I feel it bad in 90s, Dujon. I lost investment at Workers Bank. I know plenty people will lose things under the hands of the PNP. You know? And many Jamaicans like Marley. So you say he left 25 years now. 25 years ago, who was in government, my people? Somebody calculate it and tell me. I'm a bet you say, when you find out say a PNP in the government 25 years ago, Marley run and left Jamaica behind under a PNP government, because he did suffer in that struggle under a PNP government, and that is why he have to left. And typical of PNP, then sit down a foreign and I thought, but time come for you go wash on a dirty front and move up. Drunk crow. Come on with this summer in a dog. That me I tell you no. You don't come here and come talk about nothing. Me live in England, you know, but me traverse Jamaica regular. So a boy can't tell me nothing about it. And me pay tax to Jamaica too. And me bills me pay down there too. So a boy can't tell me about Jamaica. Did Marley know that KD Knight interdicted 800 plus correctional officers 2,000 for standing up for their rights and quarter pay? Marley don't know none of them things and just come here and make a damn ass of himself and hear people attack and attack about people bias. Yes, me bias. I'm a good bias. Me bias towards the Labour Party because it is them that is working towards the ends and the ends of the people. The PNP had failed us. Failed us. They don't do nothing for we. I will suffer, I will struggle, I will suffer like dog, not for we. See? And then come now hungry for power and I tell all kind of lie. Yes, Jared. How much mother, single mother have to suffer? Have to sell all in front on the PNP government. Have to watch people dirty clothes to make 1,000-2,000 have to send them pit them go school. PNP no want to give people them no part money. Then take your teeth if you themselves. Them tell the people them say they have microwave and they have fridge. So they don't need no part money. Under this government have build decent homes give people and still put them on part. Even though they entitled to part, and still send them pitney go school, send them go heart. And when them go heart, even though them entitled to the part, them get the part, plus them get the stipend, plus they get a free house. Absolute poverty. Then they live out. They're not in a poverty no more. That is generation wealth. When a prime minister can come and look for you and build one house for your 3 picking them and get a 3-bedroom house. Which part of foreign where you live, Marley, you get a 3-bedroom house for free and a fear? Which part you get that? Because I live in England, you know. And all of the council house and the social house, them, a government own them. When you're dead, you have to vacate. Your people don't have to vacate it when you're dead. If I fear near me, you know. Oh. I just tell you, so when you come and talk about me clearly biased, sit down and learn something. See? Sit down and learn something of people who have me research. And I tell you. See? You know, see much people I tell me say I true me attack. Why you think say I true me bias and true them bias? It is the truth. The PNP destroyed Jamaica. And that is why people like yourself had to run away. Enough PNP left Jamaica in the 90s. Suffer kill them. Inflation was at triple digits in Jamaica in the 1990s. Things like saltfish, where people used to pick, choose and refuse. People couldn't afford it again in the 90s. PNP do that. PNP put tax on rice, flour, sugar, butter, milk, all of them things the PNP put tax on. A Bruce Golding can't take them off. all woman sanitary napkins. Then PJ then put tax pan. Cigarette. So much so people can't even buy a pack of cigarette at Jamaica again. You have to buy 1 and 2 and 3. That is good still, because you stop you from smoke so much. You know? But at them do it. PJ Patterson and Omar Davis. So nobody can go on like we don't know what we are talking about. That we don't like with someone on PNP and the people affiliate with PNP. We don't go on like we don't idiot. Then put on all tax pan party, tax pan hand card. One time they tell us if you have bicycle, you have to put license plate for your bicycle. Angela Brown Burke. Angela Brown teeth, sorry. Eh? That's some wicked set of people them who don't deal with in Jamaica, you know, my friend. So when time we hear we attack, we don't know what we attack, but we research, we think them and we know. Between 1980 and 1989, the Jamaican economy grew. See? I believe it grew 2.5% under Edward Siaga. Real growth. And that growth carry over from 89 into 90 to 91. From 1992, I can fact check this. Go up on the World Bank or go up on the IMF and check this. See? From 1992 straight up to 2007, Jamaica recorded negative growth. That is 17 years of negative growth, and people continue to vote in PNP, and they don't do nothing to move the country forward, because without a functioning economy, you cannot find real growth in your nation. See? And this is why I'm telling you all the while, say, if we sue we elder them and see a lot of people them they get up and vote for PNP over. If we send them a prison and lock them up. If we send them a Hague, then wicked do we. Then suffer we. And them make sufferation take we, because they only see orange. And we see enough of them today. You see clip on play yesterday with the mother say how she born come see her mother at PNP so she not switch. And her son say him born come see him mother them a fool. A education him a deal with. Eh? When you look for all like things that may happen in our country, and this woman I go say him mother and come born come see him mother at PNP. And him mother dead, you know. How you help your dead mother now? Now yourself are supposed to help your pitney them. Eh? You know what my biggest worry in life? My biggest worry in life is if I got dead and give my pitney them a foot on the leather. And that my big every night when I go on my bed that me think about. So me I got dead and my pitney they not get a foot on the leather. Eh? Because I don't want them to struggle and suffer like me. I have some big old people sitting in Jamaica run behind PNP where they say PNP now do nothing for them. PNP now give them a foot up. $2,500 on a parish council. That can help you. Eh? How $2,500 gonna help you? We want real policies. We are going to effect real change and real growth in our nation. And that we are work with. And top go like when I hear that people that may run behind a PNP. I grew up going see my granny, Miss Lou. I want big old picture, biggest picture. 2 big picture you have. One with White Jesus and one with Michael Manley. One big old picture with Michael Manley in a house. In a black and white. And Michael Manley in a brown suit. You know in brown suit when he used to wear in bush suit. And I never one day yet feel like I was going to be PNP. You know, I'm telling you all the while, so one time, me used to talk about Edward Siaga and the work what Edward Siaga doing in my mother's house. My mother tell me, say, I labor to come out of the house. I chose for myself, and I choose the Labour Party because when I go read the literature of Jamaica, I say it is the Labour Party that looks after the people. It is the Labour Party that look after the Jamaican people, and them build up a nation. And every time them build up a nation, Jamaica, PNP come mash up your back. Every single time. I know it like you're not blind to it. Eh? You're not blind. You're not say they don't have no plan. I look for Mark Gold in one want to come lead. You know. Every time you see him, he shake. He does a shake. So, how are doing people? Somebody tell me. How do Mark Gold make him a shake? So? Eh? He man does a shake so. How I go on? But anyway, my people, as we are come down close to ending the live, we will get to, that famous letter, if we ever call it that. So, this is a post. Big up all 214 persons who is here. 130 persons now give me a thumbs up. All 214 persons that is here. Please make certain on subscribing on my people. And turn on the post notification bell so when I come live, you guys will be notified. See? Mark J. Golden. Wealth and the weight of history. On the other side is the PNP leader Mark Golden. A man whose wealth was built during the 1990s. A period marked by economic hardship for many Jamaicans. Golden's financial success is widely attributed to sweetheart deals, made possible by his party's influence at the time. While the average Jamaican faced rising taxes and a crumbling economy, Mark Golden prospered Jamaica. Today, he confidently declares, and I quote, "Me make my money already," end quote. A statement that, whilst perhaps intended to show independence, also underscores a troubling disconnect for many voters. It raises questions about empathy, accountability, and the kind of leadership needed in this time, Jamaica. The real question, who truly represents the people? So here we are, Jamaica. One leader accused of illicit enrichment without evidence, while the other has a documented history of benefiting from political connections during a time of national economic decline. The irony is hard to ignore, Jamaica. This election isn't just about parties' loyalty. It's about integrity, economic stewardship, and the future of Jamaica. Voters must ask themselves, Jamaica, who has demonstrated a commitment to national progress without exploiting the public's purse? Who has shown results and not just rhetoric? As the nation stands at this crossroads, Jamaica, the choice is ours. Let's make it wisely. And let's choose Jamaica. Let's choose the Jamaica Labour Party, my people. See, I will see you guys in the morning. Shower Labour Rights.